Welcome to the next tutorial, and I did mention bite size, and I think that's exactly what Johnny's going to be for this crocodile. Ha ha ha. Okay, dad joke. Alright, moving on. To solve this, we can use some more trigonometry, and that trigonometry is this. It's called the sine rule. B over sine B equals C over sine C. So if I was going to draw out a triangle very similar to the one that you see there, I have side A here, and this is going to be angle A. It's the opposite to it. If you've never learnt this before, then we've got side B, and we've got angle B, and we've got C here, and we've got angle C as well. So I can plug these into this and work out what my lengths of my sides or my angles could be. Now I'm dealing with forces, but it's going to give me the same result for forces as it would actually give me for the length of the side, as we've ascertained in other things. So let's find out what force 1 is. Now force 1 is going to be, well, let's say force 1 is A, and force 2 is C, but we can just write it out like this. I'm going to write 500 divided by sine 75, and that's going to equal force 1 over sine 45. Alright, so I need to have a known, two knowns of these, and I do. I've got 500 and sine 45, and that's a known. Then I've got one unknown, which is my algebraic expression. I only need one of those, and I need the angle underneath, which is 45. Right, the next thing I need to do is use a bit of algebra, and I'm going to times both sides, and balancing of equation. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So I'm going to times one side by sine 45, and I'm going to times the other side by sine 45. Now using the magic of maths, I can cross those out because they're diagonal, and I'm left with this. Force 1 equals sine 45 times 500 divided by sine 75. So I'm going to pause the video really quickly, and I'm going to give you the answer to that as I just quickly work it out, just to reduce the length of this video. Okay, so we can see here that force 1 is going to equal, I'll pull this back up, 366.03. So 366.03 newtons. So that is what's happening up here in the rope. So 366.03 newtons. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing for force 2. So again, start with 500 sine 75 equals force 2 over sine what? What's force 2 opposite? 60. So we're going to plug that in, sine 60. Oh, that just jumped up there for some reason. Sine 60. And if we times both sides by sine 60, we end up with force 2 equals 500 sine 75 times sine 60. Pausing the video again for a few seconds while I calculate this. Okay, and there we are. We end up with this as the answer. So we've got 448.29. So equals 400 and, was it 88.29 newtons. Let's just double check. Oh, 48.29. Oop. 48.29. So then we're moving back up here, and we can actually say force 2 there is going to be 448.29 newtons. And in turn now, we've worked out what the tension is acting in this system. So, you know, essentially this guy's holding about, say about 37 kilos. Is that right? Yeah, force 1. And this guy's holding of Johnny's weight about, 45 kilos. So depending if he's the younger brother and they're the older brothers, I think he's going to be okay. But if they're both younger brothers, I just don't like, the outcome of what's going to happen to little Johnny there. So maybe you guys can maybe pray for him. That would be, the best thing you could actually do at this stage. Alright, so that's the end of this tutorial, you can move on to the next.